you have arrived at the K.O.E. Nation. Folks, you have indeed arrived here at the K.O.E. Nation for this very special review of Blended Distilling, The Good Life, Sugar Blast Shine, handcrafted Nebraska Moonshine. I am your King of Extreme Phil, K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the band that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands. One handsome man, if I do say so myself. You can, of course, find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter-X. And we are here to get into this very interesting shine. Now, it says our story. The founder of Blended Distilling, an Army veteran, was inspired by Western-style sip and shine and wanted to share that culture along with other cultures and traditions from the world of moonshine to its customers. We want to blend our flavors into the heart of Nebraska to bring more than just corn as an image. It's got government warnings, Sugar Blast, made as the base for all our starting flavors. We at Blended Distilling give you our highest straight shine, taken from the still and bottled to the perfect blend of smooth with a blast. So, it is 52.5 alcohol by volume, 105 proof, 750 milliliters, spirits distilled from granulated sugar with natural flavors added. So, without further ado, let's get into the bottle opening here, T. You ready? There you go. That's great. That's great. And because this is shine, I'm just going to drink it proper. Boy, does that smell corn. Like, not quite as much as Howard Hooch, but it does smell of corn. You definitely get that on the nose. A slight butter, but not much, and very sweet. Well, folks, as they say, slanjiva. Okay, interesting. It starts out with heavy corn. It's hot on the tongue. It stays hot on the tongue. It gets to like almost a candy cane on the back. So that's, for such a young distillery, that's pretty good because there's a lot of other young distilleries that they have heavy solvent. They've got like, the fact that this was able to give you corn and a bit of like minty back, that's something. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, I would say this would be an excellent cooking whiskey as well because it's not very expensive and it's going to impart some interesting flavors. Now, for those who know, folks, we get to the very interesting part, and that is the grading. We grade everything on a 5-star scale. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. K.O.E. Nation has advised you well. So we're going to grade this as a shine. We're going to grade this as a clear spirit. We're going to grade it as a whiskey. We're going to grade it on its shelving. And for those new to the show, secret 5th question. So we're going to grade this as a shine. Now, unfortunately for these makers, I have had Popcorn Sutton Shine. It was amazing, beautiful, gorgeous. And so this, while excellent, as a shine on a 5-star scale for a new distillery out of York, Nebraska, I am going to give this 3.75. So almost 4 stars on a 5-star scale. Excellent shine. Now, as a clear spirit, keep in mind that gin is also a part of this category. I'm going to stick with 3.75, which is a very high score because I'm very snobby on clear spirits. So that's an excellent one. And actually, I'm going to add another category, which I normally include. I forgot to include it, but we're adding it. Nebraska Distillate. And on that, I'm giving this a 4 stars. 4 stars as a Nebraska Distillate. Blended Distilling out of good old York, or at least pretty close to it. Now, in terms of whiskey, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to give this It's mixable, it's approachable, it's utterly flavorful and delightful on both nose and palate. Starting to get a little bit more darker toffee flavor, a little bit, like just a little bit on the middle of your tongue when you take a very small sip. In terms of whiskey, I'm torn between 2.75 and 3 stars, because it's not like 2.5 is like middle of the road and it's above middle of the road, which is very good because there's a lot of young distilleries that can't say that. They're usually in the ones. This one I'm going to go 2.75 as a whiskey. To thine own self be true. It's shelving. I mean, come on. This is Nebraska Shine. This is going to be a bottom shelf or something you just put on the poker table on poker night and let your friends pass it around, have fun. In terms of the secret 5th question, when this bottle runs empty, will I seek another? This cost me just a little over $21 USD, which is a tremendously good value. So for that, yes, I would, because this is also another great gift. It's like what Loop River really stands out as, and where it really shines is it's a gift of something made in Nebraska. That's where this also really shines. If you've got, like, especially if you're from anywhere around the York area, you're really anywhere rural west in Nebraska, especially the southeast rural part of the state. This is a great gift. This is a great gift for anybody that especially is from out of state and they're coming back home, and then you're like, hey, here you go. Take this back home. Take a little bit of the state with you. Now, I wonder where they source their water, because Nebraska, they have the unique ability to pull its water, all right, distilled and bottled at LLC, York, Nebraska, right here. So I suspect their water comes from the Ogallala Aquifer, which, if that's the case, this is a very unique product where its water is actually mostly aquifer based. Some of it probably comes from some tributary rivers, but I suspect a grand majority of it comes from the Ogallala Aquifer. So yes, I would keep this on hand, and I would also keep it as a great gift idea. Now, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, that was this review of Good Life Sugar Blast Shine from Blended Distilling in York, Nebraska. Folks, I hope all of you make it back here to the K.O.E Nation happy, healthy, much the wiser. God bless every last one of you. Travel well.